Hi there, my name is Steve Holford. I'm the CEO of Underknown, and I'm excited to be walking you through a presentation about how we built the #1 science and technology video channel on the internet. What if? And this all started in 2016 when my partners and I decided we wanted to build a modern media company, one that operated and thought like a software company. We would use data and data insights to influence what content we created and how we would iterate from there. And as we know, software development is constant iteration. We wanted to apply those same approaches to content and see if we could scale a modern media company and generate revenue from programmatic video advertising and build a massive audience on social channels. This is the story of how we did that. So to start off with, we had a great interest in the humanities, science, history, geography, and culture. I personally grew up reading Ripley's Believe It or Not, the World Almanac and Book of Facts, the Guinness Book of World Records, National Geographic, and we wondered, why didn't these channels, why didn't they make it to digital? Where did they go? Did people lose interest in the humanities? And using data science, we took a look at Facebook's API, and we found, once we took away celebrity culture and sports, that the #1 category in the top 10 was in fact the humanities. National Geographic was in there twice, history was in there, discovery was in there. That's where all these brands went. They were consolidated inside these, great behemoths of history, discovery, and National Geographic. But we discovered that although there was a great interest in this, these channels themselves were not covering the stories we wanted to see. We called this a content gap, and that was our in to launch a brand new channel called Inch, which was short for interesting shit, and we covered geography, history, science, and culture. And we launched in 2017 with an influencer strategy. We would work with some of the biggest brands on Facebook to amplify our stories and grow our channel. And what we discovered was we made 500 videos in 2017 and we learned an awful lot. Unquestionably, we learned an awful lot. But what we discovered is you can't have a broad channel on these social channels. You have to be very, very, very focused. And when you cover geography, history, science, and culture, so many categories in one particular channel, you're going to be nothing to anybody. You really need to be razor focused. So we went into 2018 with some key learnings. We analyzed all the work we'd done, and we discovered some popular themes. What if was a popular theme. How-tos were a popular theme. Crazy creatures was a popular theme. Amazing stories about the human body. And we launched in 2018 What If with an influencer, and we started to create focused what if content using a hypothetical question to answer. We would pose a hypothetical question as an entry point to discover real science. And that's the magic of What If, is that when you ask someone a hypothetical question, they pause and think, great question. They don't have an answer. They have to use their creativity. They have to use their imagination to think about that. And we went to work to develop a format that would get the user to the 1-minute mark, where ads would appear on Facebook. And by asking all these questions, we would keep the user engaged. And once they'd invested a minute in watching this content, they really wanted to hang around at the end to see how things turned out. This format was not just successful on Facebook, but it became the basis of What If traveling to other platforms as well. And when we played around with the mechanism that people would engage with the content, we noticed that we could keep people for longer and longer and longer. And this very format that was designed really as Facebook first also worked very well on YouTube, where up until this point, we were told your videos have to be 10 minutes in length or they won't be successful on YouTube. We discovered that's not entirely true, but what probably is true is that the session length needs to be 10 minutes. And when people are watching 2.6 what ifs per session, they're in fact actually watching for over 10 minutes. And the YouTube algorithm loved what if. And it took us 4 months to get to 30,000 subscribers. And then it took us 30 days to get to 100,000. And then 83 more days to get to 1 million. So once we discovered that the same format that worked on Facebook also worked on YouTube, we started to scale our multi-language channels. And now What If has 9 language channels and a global audience. And in each case, when we build a new channel, we go into that marketplace. We find local voiceover artists to voice What If. We find local producers to manage a team, a translator, an editor, and we scale up the creation and the content based on which videos have worked well in English. And it's been a successful formula that we're following, and the results speak for themselves. It's the #1 show on social media according to Tubular Labs, which counts Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram views. We've also launched on Snapchat, and we're seeing over 250 million views across these channels. We've seen over 5 billion watch minutes, and our network, the What If Network, which is on Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, now in 9 languages, has over 25 million followers. So it's that data science focus that has really helped us scale What If and to build this global network of fans who love science, who are super curious and super engaged. And it's the magic of using that hypothetical question as an entry point to discover real science. So that's the story of how we launched What If. And thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.